Yeah, he did.
Okay, he
Hey,
said.
everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Crypto After Dark. Just checking out some of the news right here. But you're probably here for the bots, so let's see what the bots are up to. Right now, we got the spot long bot is currently an anchor. Filling up my bags. Looks like a nice downtrend there. How deep did it go on this one?
I don't think it's working yet.
No? Yeah, there's always a bit of a lag. So 7 out of 10. There we go. And we are still waiting for this one to fill. Or not fill, but to start, it looks like. Searching for a new pair. Ah, okay. So while we do that, we can at least see what it's made. So it's made a little bit of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. Last week, so this is on about a $90 account, and like with USDT and Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin? What was the deposit on that? That's 0.0036. So that's probably like maybe $80 worth of Bitcoin, and that's made a. It did a dollar the other day, which was like over 1% for it. So that was quite insane. Um, where was that one? That was the 407, I believe. Yeah. It has a. Oh, hold on. What's up, sweetie?
I need you for a second.
Okay. Hey, Arthur, do you want to talk to the people on the screen? I'll be right back, guys. What's up?
What's good? Keith will be right back. Got a special guest.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
nothing. How are you?
Good, we're live. Keith just went upstairs real quick.
Sweet.
What up, everyone? Here's the other mod, Steve, from the Telegram. You all know him.
Hey guys, how was everyone?
You want to start by talking your bot? I mean, how your bot's different than Keith's?
Yeah, my bot's not really much different than Keith's, but it's been like it's been trading a lot different pairs I've noticed than Keith's, and for some reason, I might have changed a few little things. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. So, so I have my bot at the rate is 32%. I have the rate cover. I moved it to 32%. So that's really my only difference I have. I think Keith's is 0.01% first indent, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I think pretty much all, but I know Keith has a couple additional filters that I don't have on mine. Keith has, I think, 5 or 6. Mine has 4.
Yours has been going deeper in the trades, right? I mean, during the
Yeah.
weekend, yours went pretty deep into the trades, which got you a high return.
Yeah, I can go over some of those trades if you want to that went pretty deep.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I think next week I want to actually buy your bot and run it alongside with mine so we can see, like, a good strategy, how you can mix the bots and mix profitability with safety and,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so I think that's what I want to do on next week's stream.
And
So,
like, I'm also just curious if a lot of like what we are doing with the bots has to do with like timing of when you start the bot and when it's going into trades. I think that's like a pretty big thing. Like, we need
part
to
of
like,
it it's not so much when you start it. I think, didn't mean to cut you off. I think part of it is like luck of what it finds. But that kind of coincides with like what you're saying. Like it's not just timing, but it is partially luck. Like if it finds, because like it looks through like a whole bunch of different coins, right? And a bunch of coins could have the same parameters. It just depends on which one it gets to first, and that's kind of random.
And that's the risk, right? Because yours won't trade with some coins that his will, and that's why his is getting more profit.
Oh, okay. So maybe something to do with the coins list? I think, all right.
It could, say, for example, you know, the market changes every hour. If you start yours at 1 p.m., and Bitcoin is up, you know, and then it goes down 2% or let's say 0.5% in the hour. If you start the bot an hour later, you know, you're getting in at different points of that trade. For when it still says the parameters are right, but you know, you're still getting different profitability because if you entered an hour earlier, you know, you just handled that, you know, drop, so you got more in it.
True, but it also depends on if your bot's already in something or not.
Yeah.
So, like, that comes back around again to, like, all right, because, like, as soon as it gets out of something, you want it to get back into something, like, as soon as possible. So, like I definitely agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, you don't want to have to be, like, going after your bot. You just want the thing to just kind of do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, this coin Velo, have you heard much about that coin?
I think that's a, Velo?
Velo, sorry.
No, that's, no. Velo. It's like, it doesn't really matter. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's like a currency like where they make like stable coins on top of it, and it's kind of supposed to act kind of like a Cash App in a way, where it's like a payments platform.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, my bot's been loving that coin. It's been trading it really fast too. Like it's been ripping through them today. Like since 5 o'clock, it's ripped through. Like
you know what you should do? You should send Keith pictures of the bot, the settings that are different, and then the trades, and then he'll put it up on the screen.
I can easily do that. I didn't mean to keep that screen idle for so long. I just want to get back on here. Let's see.
I don't want to mess anything up, so I didn't touch anything.
No, you're good. You're good.
Keith, how many filters does your bot have?
So, let's see. I believe this one only has like 4. Yeah, it's got 3 RSIs and the stop loss. So that's technically 4 filters. Okay. But if you didn't count the stop loss, it would be 3. You probably could take off the lowest time frame and just deal with the 2. And maybe that could be something I could test and see if that helps. Because, I mean, having a super huge net like I have, like, as long as it gets better entries, that will increase the profitability. The thing's not going to crash.
Yeah, it will. But, yeah, that's what... Remember we had it before they set to that, and we thought it went, and that's what ended up... That's why we made that adjustment originally.
Also a good point.
So is all your funds on your bot, or do you have it split between yours and then Keith's settings?
I have it all in one. So I only have about $230 in it, so I think it's only worth it to run one for now.
Right, yeah, you don't want to be getting errors.
Bitcoin bot.
Oh, good call. Yeah, you don't want to, $200 is like the minimum that one bot should really have in it. Like, realistically, even though it can run with 100, like what I'm doing, you should have more in it. I lose a decent amount of time to it sometimes erroring due to having not enough funds for certain coins. Which you also saw in the beginning too, remember? Like, once you added money over a certain amount, you're like, oh, this thing's been breezing right on through.
Yeah, well, that happened specifically because what happened was one of the coins had raised so quickly, Kucoin hadn't caught up with it.
Oh.
So their minimum was 5 coins for a coin that was 5 cents, but now it was 50 cents.
Yeah, I gotcha. Man, those altcoins, they pump. So right now I'm just kind of looking at XMR BTC because I think that's what my bot wants to trade next, but the RSI isn't quite there yet.
Did you pull those pictures from the TG?
Have they been sent? I'll go in and
No,
check.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No, it's all right. Just let me or Arthur know once they get there. Right now I'm just kind of looking at the trades that SpotBot's done over the week. Right now it is 7 of 10 deep in Anchor, which should be pretty nice once it actually closes. That'll be a higher profit.
My bot kept having errors too when I first ran it, but I haven't gotten many the last couple of days. I had to keep restarting them.
So here we've got, like a 1 of 4, made a penny there, 2 pennies there, 4 cents there, a penny there, penny there, penny there. A lot of 1 of 4s. Let's see what else we got. Next page, more Anchor. Yeah, it went on an Anchor spree. It was stuck on DOT for actually a little while here. That was 4 of 7, but that was like a 6 cents right there. Let's see. Filecoin, 2 of 5, 5 of 8 on the engine there. Made 9 cents. That's not bad. Filecoin, engine, Filecoin, Matic, 3 long. Got some file, some blur.
I'll post what my bot was doing. TG is
Canceled a few out right in a row there. Sometimes that happens. Let's see more Filecoin, blur, some blur, CFX. So as you've been able to tell, it's just been rolling the profits into it. So it's just going to go up and up and up. Eventually this will go to 91 and then so on and so forth. Let's check out the news for now. Oh, actually, maybe I'll show you what I've been playing around with. I've been playing around with the Chat GPT over here.
Oh, I love ChatGPT. I probably shouldn't say this, but yeah, I use it to do my college homework.
It's okay. You're anonymous right now, so like your school doesn't know. Hopefully your school's not watching. So let's see what I've been.
SNET probably isn't watching. They have enough people.
Let's check out this first strategy.
Okay, I just sent it to Arthur. I didn't know.
Oh, cool. Yep.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, send it to me, and then I can.
Because you're on my phone, so.
Oh.
So this first Bollinger Band strategy that I made, I think this one actually works best on the 2 hour, if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe not.
The ones I send are mine, so the ones he's sending you are his. Is that like a normal thing that the bot can run into errors when you first start them?
Yeah, it's fairly normal because, well, if you especially don't have enough money in there, it's pretty normal because it will try to basically it recommends on their $200 to $300 minimum because you want to have enough coins because if you're doing 20% more every trade, you need to have enough minimum capital to start with. So if you're starting with like right now, if I'm at $230, I'm going to start with about two and a half to almost $3 for my first trade. So you want to have enough money because if you start with $100, then that's half. So then the number keeps going lower and lower.
This
I started with about 1,300.
This particular bot that I made using Chat GPT tells you when to short and when to exit, and it basically does it when there's a break of the Bollinger Band. So it basically tells you, okay, once it breaks here, market short, and it's going to, it has a trailing stop loss and a trailing take profit. So if it sees the price moving the wrong way, it'll exit it. Let's go back and look a little further for some more. I think I have 2 other ones, but we'll start with this one. This one's kind of fun.
So I believe Crypto Phil had he said he put 1K into, and he keeps getting a bunch of errors as well. I told him to just keep restarting the bot, and hopefully because mine eventually stopped.
Yeah, it needs to stay in contact. Hopefully we can try to figure out what all those errors are about.
Yeah, it'll usually tell you what the error is for if you look at the error message itself.
Yeah, I'm asking him. He's a busy dude, so he takes a while.
Yeah, he's very busy, yeah. No need to rush him. Alright, so this one told you to short in here when it broke, and then it went up, and then told you to exit over here.
Oh yeah, you guys want to know something random that happened today to me with Revenuebot? Kind of funny.
Oh, what's that?
I'm on the Revenuebot Telegram, so a girl messaged me and was like asking about like my experience. Where I thought she was in the group, and so I was like talking to her. I was like, oh, just ask us in the group. She's like, hey, the Revenuebot group is not very helpful. And I'm like, oh. I looked at her common groups and I was like, oh, she's just in the Revenuebot group. I'm like, oh, you came to the right person. You can join our group.
Yeah. Nice. Sweet.
I think he said she didn't.
Oh, I thought you said she did. I was like, oh, it's like sweet.
I can't get everybody.
No, it's all right. You know, it happens. Hey, you never know. Maybe she'll change her mind. Right now, I'm just going over some of these signals that we created with Chat GPT.
And I think I noticed what the difference was in the RSI settings. Did you put them on the screen now? I think mine has a 30-minute and yours has a 10.
Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. And let's zoom to the bottom. Oh. Boom. So we got 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. So those are the three different RSI periods that we're looking at.
Yeah, so mine's a 5. Mine's a 5 minute, I think. Yeah, 5 minute, 15, and 30.
Okay, yeah, so yours is looking like a real short term, so it's going to get in and out real quick. Yeah, yours is using a different strategy, but it's definitely a good one.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I definitely want to run it next week.
So did you do research before you messing with tweaking with the settings, or were you just dicking around?
I was trying to just tweak it a little bit because I was just trying to see what would maybe help a little bit, and I forgot what I did exactly because I did it a while ago. But I was thinking that I knew Keith knew what he's doing and everything, but I just wanted to try something out another way because we didn't have a lot of bots running at the time. So now we have a little bit more. But yeah, so.
Oh yeah, I'm limited to how many bots I can actually build and run to the amount of money I actually have. Because it requires you have money to even build and test them. So the money that I get, I just start putting them into the bots I already have. But if you have a good one, I mean, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna run it and we're gonna post it and run it on here on YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we got to get all the bots because I think we have to look into other programs too. I mean, because I don't want to just rely only on Revenuebot.
No, we have the JJ man working on that right now.
Yeah, which is awesome. So that's why I hope that goes really well because that'd be awesome. Yeah.
If that program turns out to be good, I want to take these signals that if you're watching live right now, these signals I made with Chat GPT. The stats on this 30-minute. It tells you that it's been over 437 trades. It's been profitable 90% of the time. It's had a drawdown of 5% with a net profit of 15.75%. So what's that, like a 3-to-1 profit to loss ratio? It's not bad. And it's accurate like 90% of the time on a 30-minute. This is just one of the strategies built with ChatGPT.
So Keith wasn't sure of how he would be able to implement that, but Jang told him when he gets free time, he's going to try to work on it.
Yeah, I just need to figure out how to get the webhooks. That's basically what tells Revenuebot, when to actually activate the trade based on your signals. So once I get that into the PineScript code, I'm good to go. I just have to put that into Revenuebot, build the bot, simulate it for a while to make sure that it actually works. And, we're good. Okay, so here we go.
So he adds up your trades, or is that those are
These
your
are
trades?
Yep, these are trades. All right, so first the settings. You got a 32% rate cover. You got 15 orders with a 20% martingale. Nice and thick.
For those who don't know where Keith is right now, these are just Revenuebot settings.
All right, so you got the RSI. Yep, you were talking about 5 minutes. All right, so over 7, boom. 15 minutes, boom. All right, yep. So you're buying it as it's starting to dip, and let's see, what was your profit target?
One, still it's one. I thought I changed. I changed it back because that was a while ago. I had it at 0.9 for a little bit, and it didn't really make a difference. So I just went back to 1.
Okay, yeah, sweet. If it's getting out nice and fast, like perfect.
Yeah, that was my goal. I still kind of want to tweak it though too, but I mean it's working so good right now. But
if you tweak it, clone it.
Beneficial gains to it. I don't know.
If you tweak it, clone it, and give it a different name so that you don't lose track of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that right there, 11 of 14. That should have been nice profit.
I think I'll move one of my bots to Steve's settings, so I have one on yours and one on his.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good strategy. Let's see. All right, so we got. Yeah, I can't wait to be running that.
I sent you what mine did for the week as well.
So now that we've looked at this one just a little bit, let's look at one of my other ones that I built. So we're going to go in there. All right, so we need to go. Let's start with the Bollinger Band. Oh, that's the first one that we already did. My bad. Next one is a Bollinger Band variation. This one uses a mean reversion strategy instead. So let's put that one in. Sorry with doing all this on the fly. Boom. So this one is a little bit different, but you can see it's profitable 53% of the time on the 30-minute chart. Let's see, had a drawdown of 8.85% with a net profit of 14%. So it's almost 2 to 1 before we do anything to it. But how did this one work? Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Told you to long there. Ooh, if I would have adjusted the stop loss here. This one's going to need some work. They're all going to need some work, but the other one was pretty darn accurate with 90%. Let's check it on a different time frame now.
If anyone has any questions for Steve, feel free to ask away.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes different strategies work better on different time frames. As you can tell, this one does terrible on a 4-hour. But it does like a 30-minute. So let's see if we go pretty far back. Oh, let's get rid of these. Is there a way to change the stop loss? Oh yeah, I think that's what really helped it out here. Yeah, if it's triggering the stop loss a little less often, should increase. Yeah, the profit went up and the percent profitability went up from 50 to 63%. So not bad. So right here's a golden trade. Long, close long. Just out of curiosity. Close, right there, or 1%, not bad, or 2%. Let's see, let's find some others. All these ones are going to have to be fine-tuned, but it's fun to play around with them. Let's check out the other, because that was a Bollinger Band mean reversion using an EMA. That also has stop loss and trailing take profits added in. So let's check on the other one I got going on here. This one is an no, the Heikinashi. Not really getting any dings, unfortunately. It's been a boring night with the bots. Not a lot of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, sandpaper. Weekends are for sandpaper. That is very, very true.
So I'm looking at one of the trades mine did yesterday, and it went up 11 feet in only 54 minutes.
Oh yeah, that was like 0.5%. Like,
yeah, it's the VELO one. That's crazy movement. Wow.
We need more of that.
Its first buy was at, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, its first buy was at 0.009.
Oh yeah, this one works better like this.
Last buy was at 0.012. And then sold at 0.0106.
Okay, so that trade's not so great.
Looks like your Bitcoin bot picked up right after mine did. I'm looking at the comments. You said it was kicking ass.
My Bitcoin bot some days has been doing better than my long spot bot.
Yeah,
which
remember
is
I told you when mine started?
Thing.
Yeah. When mine started, you were surprised.
Like, oh geez.
And then yours copied shortly after.
So this Heikinashi kind of does a couple things. What's up?
I have a question for you. So remember when you first started your Bitcoin bot, you had to stop it because it wasn't trading basically at all?
Yeah.
What was the difference maker there for you to finally get it going?
The Bitcoin one?
Yeah.
So when it was the volume, I had 1 million as the minimum volume, thinking that it was dollars. No, it was 1 million Bitcoins as a minimum volume.
Oh wow, that's a lot of Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's way too much Bitcoin. That's why I never got a trade to go off on it. So
brutal mistake. That's so crazy how just those little things you don't even.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of subtle though, because it doesn't tell you what the unit is. It just says minimum volume. But I mean, I kind of should have thought, oh yeah, what unit am I actually trading in? I'm not actually trading in USDT anymore. Now I'm trading in Bitcoin.
I made that too when I first created the wallet. I thought it was asking how much do you wanna put in it, and I thought it was 200 USDT, and then it was like 200 Bitcoin. So it was like error, you don't have 200 Bitcoin.
Oh my god. So, well, I also noticed that people made the mistake with when they're allocating their funds to the bots. If you have multiple bots, people have over allocated. They make it the percent 100%, thinking that it'll just use 100% of what it can divide it up. But really, you're allocated. If you have $1,000 in there and 5 bots, you say 100%. You're telling everybody to use $1,000, which it can't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
You'll error out, and that's actually screwed a few people getting stuck on like the 10th trade when they can get up to 15.
Yeah, so I when I cloned my bot, I had $1,000 in the wallet. I put 40%.
Yeah, so that's some of the ones that I've been working on.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So let's go back to if the bots are actually doing anything right now. Hopefully, I would like the Satoshi Stacker to catch on to something, because right now it's just waiting on the RSI levels on. Okay, right now it's looking at ETH again. What is it? Oh, it's waiting on XMR BTC again. Sorry, excuse me. A little thirsty. What else do we have?
Yeah, mine's in XTG right now as well.
Oh, Tezos.
Yep.
That's a good one. At least it used to be a good one. Not a bad one to be in, really. As long as it's being volatile.
Since 11 in the afternoon, so mine hasn't done anything since 11. Oh wait, no, that's not true. It just it sold at Tezos, and it just picked up YFI, whatever that is. I have no idea what coin that is.
YFI is like a it's like a DeFi coin. First, let's look at Bitcoin, see what it's been doing over the last like couple days, because it's been pretty slow and slow it seems.
So I don't know if you guys play any other games or anything, but RuneScape has a marketplace, and I looked at the rates for some of the prices and stuff, and that kind of correlates with the stock market and crypto. It's kind of funny.
RuneScape?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never played it, but I've heard of people like playing it. I've heard cool things.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, like actually how like the market works with it. People like sell based on like actual real world things. So like I don't know why, but
well, I've heard of like some people like making income off that game, like in like poorer countries. You know, they can make money from it.
Yeah, they definitely do, because you can actually sell your RuneScape, not legally, but you can sell the RuneScape gold for real money. People will buy RuneScape gold.
Interesting. That's awesome. Oh,
yeah, it used to be the Venezuelans, and they shut them down pretty hard. They went pretty hard at them, but yeah, they used to just run thousands of RuneScape bots. They would bot up and get the stats and sell the accounts or whatever. Crazy.
That is crazy.
So for the week, my bots did 0.64 total. One of my spot bots did 0.88, the other did 0.50, and then the Satoshi beat actually one of the spot bots at 0.54.
Nice.
And that's per day average?
Yeah, this is for the week.
Cool.
Yeah, right now I'm just looking at the daily chart on Bitcoin, and it looks like it's toppling over. Where are we gonna catch? Probably at least a bounce in this 21,000 range.
There's a reason for that. Wasn't there like some bad news with the country?
There's always bad news. But, you know, 25,000 has been an area of interest. Like, if you go back.
There was something particular that I'm trying to remember that happened.
It's, when you look in the series of like, all right, so let's zoom out back here. It's just been on this downtrend, making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this lower high right here is what we've been trying to get over. And we've been trading below it all down here. And we came up to it and got rejected. Doesn't mean the party's over, but we kind of did need to get past this point right here. And we didn't. We got rejected. So, where are we going to drop down to? That's it. It's a tough one because where do we go? Do we actually make a lower low underneath here? I don't know. This is going to be some crazy stuff. It suggests that right here in the 21.8 area that we'll at least maybe get a bounce. We never go straight down or straight up typically. Let's look at some other stuff. Let's get rid of this. Let's look at the miners.
Since you got Mike in the chat, Mike, if you can hear me, what did your bots do for the week?
I mean, that's very bullish as far as the miners go. So could just be a pullback. No need to panic. Just a pullback, bro. So first,
Maybe he's typing YouTube. I'll look at YouTube right now.
how much have we dropped so far? Right now, we're already down about 8% on Bitcoin. Going down to some of these other levels, that would be like.
Yeah, that's Steve. Someone asked if that was Steve in the chat.
Yeah.
I sound just as beautiful as I am in real life.
We love you, Steve.
I know. I'm fine.
Hell yeah. Alright, so enough messing around with that. It just looks like Bitcoin could be retracing a little bit. Let's pull up the Fibonacci real quick and just maybe.
So Mike's spots are 710 deep in soul and sand at the moment. Dipping into the metaverse.
Oh, 710 deep is also about where they would be restructuring. So if it continues to dip further, it'll help increase the profits there while being safe.
You know what'll be interesting with the metaverse, I think? I think what's going to happen is like Bitcoin or something. They're going to make you only allowed to spend with cryptocurrencies, and people are going to be so deep in their lives in the metaverse that that's what's going to help the
Perfect bounce off the 618. You know, could be right. The one thing about cryptocurrency like Bitcoin that's really good for paying in the metaverse is micropayments.
Yeah, Lightning, right?
Yeah, Lightning Network. Like if you were on this stream right now, like let's say like this stream was monetized and it was like a pay-per-view, like where you would pay like fractions of a penny per minute or something like that, so little that you didn't notice it, but like across like thousands of streamers, like it would be that good for the content creators. And that could be done with Lightning, and you just open up a channel like when you start watching something, and once you close it out, it closes and settles the transaction, and it would cost you fractions of a penny, and basically a free transaction fee because Lightning doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, but isn't like similar to XLM style or Lumen?
No, it's still Bitcoin. It's still Bitcoin.
I think the metaverse is going to be behind Matic for a second when it comes to gaming, because Matic just secured a deal with Squaresoft.
Yeah, for now, it's most likely to be something like Matic because of its speed and ability to handle scale.
Yeah, I see.
Plus the sponsors. I mean, Squaresoft is pretty huge in gaming.
Let's look at Matic. That's a good idea.
I think Matic reminds me of like what future and then look back on these things, like everything will seem a lot clearer then, obviously, than it is now. Hindsight's everything.
Oh yeah.
But so I think like Matic could be like the Dell of cryptocurrency. You know, it kind of gets forgotten and gets over. It's gonna get beaten out, I think, one day. I don't know. Just how I feel.
Beaten out by what?
I think something new will come out. That's just what I think. Like in like years, I just think that's what's gonna happen with Matic. Because it's like the big thing, you know. Like there's always that big thing at the time when stuff first starts, and then it goes away.
I don't think it'll go away anytime soon with the sponsors it has.
This chart is like bullish as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I don't think Matic.
It's gonna take you a second because everything's.
No, I love Matic, but I just think I think it has that feeling to me like a big giant that could like one day just keel over. You know, it kind of still there, but it's just not what it was.
Well, it's still bullish, like gaining momentum. So I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, I mean
you don't got to worry about that at all.
It's like on a parabolic express. I think.
I'm talking years in the future, like that's all.
Oh, I think over the next 3 years, if we want to look at these upper fib extensions, remember what happened with what was it, EGLD, the coin that just had no chill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, welcome to that version 2.
So you were just talking about RuneScape. So imagine, because Final Fantasy is working on, you know, like whatever you call it, like I haven't really played those RPGs, like World of Warcraft or whatever. Final Fantasy is gonna do their own one, but they're gonna be using Matic as the in-game currency.
So just to get back to all-time high right here at like, what's that, $2.87? Like that really doesn't look like much on the chart at all. If it actually like starts going beyond that, like these upper extensions, you're looking at like $4.42, $6.94, $9.45, and upwards of $11 for a Matic.
Yeah, I think Matic's at least going to $5 soon.
Yeah, I mean that's just the 1618 extension. Like, and if you really just wanted to kind of like draw a trend line, like it's not that hard to like get there.
I still think we're
like
bit away from a bull run though.
It might take you a little while, but I think it's I mean, it used it as a base. We're trading below it. It'll probably come back up on a base and, you know, probably trade below it again, way up here. But generally, that's a pretty bullish trajectory. Right now, I think it's not financial advice, of course, but this is kind of like a good value area still. I mean,
it's definitely one of my favorite coins.
It's up quite a bit, and it's still undervalued, I would say. I mean, the line doesn't have to be perfect. You get the idea. Like,
I'm more bullish on Matic than BNB.
It traded underneath here for a very long time, and then it traded above it and used it as support before finally losing it, testing it as resistance, and then trading underneath it and trying to come back up and above it.
Well, that was the war too. That fucking huge dip.
Oh yeah, everything in that time was going to be bad. Like
I don't trust BNB at all, honestly. Yeah, I was looking that up. Yeah, I thought so. I wanted to check before I said it. I think BUSD burned 2 billion. Yeah, 2 billion.
So we got some crazy lines that I drawn here. So
they sold a ton. That's why.
There you go, Mike. Mike, you're doing better than me. Mike's bot's at 0.74 for the week.
I mean, if you lose this area at like 286, and then ultimately like 260, like.
How do you look at the week score for your?
So go to the dashboard and scroll down, and you'll see it'll show you last week's profit, last month's profit, total profit made. So the first one is the week, the second one is the month, and the third one is total.
BNB just pumped so hard, and then it's trading all through here.
So for anyone else
could
that's
fall
trying to
back
figure
down
out
if the news is bad enough.
Those statistics, you're gonna click the left menu button on the Revenuebot screen, you're gonna go to dashboard, which is the first option.
I mean, how bad would that have to get though? Binance controls so much of the trading volume. We don't want it to really fail like that. That would be pretty bad for the market.
It doesn't tell you a percentage though.
That's what I mean. Shit.
Binance is getting fucking
Whaled.
It's
It's not looking
they have
great.
America going after them.
Wait,
It's just been like nothing but sideways since May of 22. Like sideways, drop down, up, sideways, up, down, sideways, down, up.
Well, that's when the CDC went after them, isn't it? Well, they started to.
When was this right here? December? So what was that, Steve?
It doesn't tell you the percentage on the dashboard. You just have to do the percentage yourself.
So the easiest way to figure it out is it actually sucks to have to do it, but put your bot on sale for the marketplace and then just let it run for a while and it will actually calculate it. That's the only way I know for it to actually calculate it for you.
Well, it says my last week was $2.44 and I have 239, so that's like almost 1%.
Yeah, it's easy enough to just do the math.
Wow, mine did really good last week.
Yeah, if you're doing like a % a week or more.
Oh, no, that was last 24 hours. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's even better.
19.49 was my last week's. So that's. I'll do that math real quick.
Nice. What other coins should we look at right now? Or should we look at news and see what's going on these days?
Let me look at the. I'll see what's trending.
Because I'm still waiting on some trades here. Like there's nothing coming at. Like Anchor needs to fall heavier, which it looks like it's not going to have a problem doing.
So we got some big winners, mostly shit coins for the week. I don't even know what they are. Stacks is up 100%. Maybe you heard of that. STX.
STX, you said?
Yeah, that's the biggest winner for the week.
So mine was doing
No.
1.75% a day.
Are you sure? It's STX?
That's what it says. Stacks, STX.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
I think I just saw it. I saw Stacks somewhere on your coin list.
My bot did 1.75% a day last week.
See, that's damn good.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, that's damn good. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Wow.
we found it.
Yeah, but look at that. That's a shit chart.
Well, hold on. Let's zoom out. When in doubt, pull it out.
I do not like that chart.
No.
If you want to see a shit chart, go to SFUSD
Oh, yeah, let's not do that one.
or PXT.
Yeah, that's gonna make people cry.
Not a fan of that chart. It's just pumping right now. It's gonna go back down.
Yeah, pump, dump.
I
If you pump it, you must dump it.
don't even know what the hell. What is that coin? Let me look at that.
Oh, we know what that is.
That's a long-term hold.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Nice comments. Everyone just calling it scam.
Yeah. Yeah, don't touch that one. All right. So how about Ethereum? Let's look at Ethereum.
What is that coin?
Ethereum's like trying to break out on the weekly. If you're just do a really simple draw a line through a couple touch points, boom, boom.
Yo, I'm just warning you guys, I do have to leave probably soon because I have to pick up my girlfriend from work, unfortunately.
Oh man. That's all good.
So, no, I'm just kidding.
No, that's cool.
If I get famous, then she's gonna listen to this one day and like break up with me. So that probably.
No. Be like, Steve, I love you. I know you were just playing.
I'm just messing.
Yeah.
There's like no info on this coin. I have no idea what it is.
Oh.
That means we must go all in.
Bro, it's stable funds coin that they were using for payouts. It was just their scam. You know, stable fund, right?
Yeah, that's not STX.
No.
It's not
All right.
stable fund.
Arthur's not on that right now. He's looking back at STX right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I thought he took what I said seriously.
Nah. So let's see. Ethereum, is it gonna get stuck at the 236? Like this one's really a laggard. Like Ethereum lagging hardcore against like all the other coins.
STX is a native cryptocurrency of the Stacks network. It's used as fuel for transactions for miner rewards. It enables holders to earn Bitcoin by staking.
Yeah. Just because you can stake doesn't mean you should.
Especially in a bear market.
Well, here we go. We got Solana that once again looks like the craziest pump and dump. Like as hard as it went up, like that's like, is there like a drawing tool for like parabola?
Wasn't Solana attached to
Not
FTX by the hip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean, yeah.
that's why.
But I mean, beyond that, their network, like it's fast as hell, but it's kind of goes down a lot. And unfortunately, Helium just is migrating over to them because I guess something's wrong with Helium's network.
Pretty much only shitcoins are up. Well, you have Tezos. Tezos is up 5.99%. I think that's the.
Oh man, this is fucking selling off hard. Oh, that sucks.
I think Tezos is really the only winner for the week. That's outside
Really?
of shitcoins.
Tezos?
Yeah, it's up 5%.
What is Tezos even doing these days? I mean, that's a good staking one. You just hold on to it and it, you can stake it.
Well, staking's gonna be gone.
Well, Tezos has NFTs as well. I don't know if that has to do with why it's going up.
Staking's done pretty much now. They're gonna get rid of it.
They're gonna try.
They're gonna try, but not gonna get rid of it.
They already had, what's that big Kraken already banned staking?
Yeah, but that's just exchanges. Like if you do it yourself, like on chain, like they can't stop you from doing that because like what Coinbase is trying to argue with the SEC, it's not an investment vehicle. Even though people are using it as such, they tell you like flat out, like if you've ever done the Coinbase learn and earn things, every single time you do one, it tells you this is not for investment purposes, and the reason why you're staking is basically to secure the network. Like they flat out tell you that every time like you go into like one of those things where they pay you to learn about it. It's actually kind of cool, but
I've done that.
Coinbase is actually taking the money to go to court and argue that point that look, it's not an investment vehicle. It's meant to secure the network. So it's not a security. So you need to back off. Because, you guys are going to ruin innovation and people are just going to leave the country. Like,
the safest way for people to invest their crypto, they're going to get rid of it.
Right. Yeah, at least Coinbase, Kraken's been around forever and they've never been hacked. But Coinbase, makes everything easy for people. Violet, leave my couches alone. But yeah, Coinbase has always been like super user friendly. Can do everything right from your phone. Like it's easy for the novice to do.
Wow.
Transfer for a small fee.
Chainlink.
They have bad fees. That's the thing about Coinbase.
Chainlink has jumped. Chainlink has jumped to 20th in the market cap.
Interesting. Chainlink is awesome. I've been talking about that for a while. You guys know me.
Yeah, I'm big on Chainlink. It just doesn't really do anything. It just has so much value though, like real world value, even though if it's not showing it in the charts.
Yeah, it's just been sideways right here for. Oh, let's pull up a date range. How long has it been sideways? Boom. 301 days. That's like almost a year, but not quite, of just sideways.
Everyone thought Avalanche was gonna fail. It's still 16th in market cap. I told people that's
But-
not going anywhere.
What?
Well, so, I mean, look at the chart. The Avalanche has a pretty rough chart. Rough.
Oh, we'll look at that in just a second. I think it's a good idea.
Like high
Bollinger.
200s.
Oh,
Like 20.
BBWP. Alright, so we are actually expanding over the 10 percentile here. Alright, so let's do a little bit of quick analysis. Boom, where's 10%? Boom. Alright, expanding over that. Now, let's do volume, sure. We getting no increase in volume or anything? Not exactly. Let's also add on. Let's see, candlestick. Are we getting a cross of any type? But I'm just trying to see if there's going to be a breakout of this thing. Like, I'd love to see it break out of the range. Not quite for a little, not quite yet. Not really enough momentum behind it. Once it's like up over here, need to break above like $10, really. Where are some retracement zones we'd be looking at?
And the DFS King wins again. I'm on a friggin' roll.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah, I spent all my FanDuel money. I lost it all for the slots. I got all pissed off when I did spend it.
On slots? Slots are fun, but they never work out for me.
$5, so.
Oh, that's all good.
Once
What?
the Eagles lost, I was so depressed.
Man, did you see City Riot or something?
Yeah, I mean, everyone was so depressed. I mean, I was in the city, and like people were like shooting their guns and shit. I mean, it's
Oh,
really
jeez.
pretty tough. Yeah, people were just shooting in the air and stuff. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But yeah,
Yeah.
people like fight. I mean, people were just arguing. Everyone was just pissed off.
I hear ya.
See what my prize picks did.
I've heard Boston can get pretty rough too. I just don't watch a lot of sports. I've heard Boston goes a little nuts. Everyone goes a little nuts.
Who's from Boston?
Both of us, pretty much.
Well, we live
In
like
sports.
40. We live about 45 minutes outside of it. So
Yeah, but
like
there's no-
everyone around here, like if you root for something, it's generally for like whatever, either the New England or the Boston team. Like New Hampshire does not have a sports team.
No. New Hampshire sports team is Boston.
Yeah.
Do you guys consider yourselves from like Boston? Like people from
No.
your area, like living that far, say like you're from Boston?
Me, no. Absolutely not.
I'm from Lowell.
Okay, I was just wondering because people
Oh, yeah.
in Philly like are real like loose with it. Like, and people from Philly actually like who live in Philadelphia get real offended with people from like the suburbs say they're from Philly. It's so funny.
Oh,
Let's
true.
go. That's more money for my bot if I hit this. This is another $100 if I hit this. That's 2 straight $100 days.
Let's look at Dogecoin.
Just start riding your picks. The thing is, when you
Oh,
have like call
nope.
right before or something, like, ride them.
I tried to warn my friends about Dogecoin like twice. Like somewhere up over here and then another time over here. And it's just been shit ever since. And looks like it's probably going to... Okay, if it breaks this line, maybe you'll get another shot back up at 33 cents. But like if it breaks this line at 5 cents, woo! How far
Can you
more?
look at AVAX again?
AVAX? Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I'm like a squirrel.
No, you're good. That chart looks, I know that chart was pretty bad.
Yeah.
The big 70.
Let me clear this up a little bit. Boom. Clear that up. Boom. Clear.
Alright, so holiday hit. Oh, I lost on Connolly. That sucks.
I mean, you're probably going to be stuck in this range.
I hit 3 though, so no matter what I get money.
Could probably widen that up.
Alright, so if I lost on Connolly, but
No.
if Jabari Smith gets 14.5 points or more tonight, I will hit That's 25, 35, 40. And then I would hit 75 instead of 100. So I still make $75.
So the range on AVAX, and it looks like it's actually kind of getting rejected down. We can zoom into the daily. Oh yeah, you can see that. Oh, there's a lot of volume in this area though, but it pumped it up, and now it's just getting
That
pumped back
volume's
down.
all pretty manufactured. They did they had a deal with some I forget, it was some pretty big company. They made a deal with. And
Yeah.
that pumped it. That's like.
It's losing steam though.
That big one again.
I think I remember hearing about it too. Is it Amazon?
Yeah. With who?
Was it Amazon?
Oh yeah, I think it was. I'm gonna check real quick online.
Yeah, I mean, it did pump pretty decently if you were to pull up a price range once it broke out.
For all those
It
in
broke
the
out
YouTube
and went up
chat,
77%.
just get those likes up.
But now looks like it's about to break this low over here at 17. But we'll find out. Any other coins? AVAX, yeah. I mean, really just stuck in this range. Not a whole lot to say beyond that.
Want to open up the beast again? Look at Eagle, EGLD.
Yeah.
Dude, that coin pumped. So I sold that coin at like $5.35. I think its high was like $5.50, something like that.
When did we make the call on that? Somewhere in like the $60 range?
It was 60 to 90. That's where I loaded up on it.
Yeah, there was a range that I started saying look at it.
And then once it hit 250, we're like, whoa.
Yeah, that was here 188 went back down.
And then
Okay. Was it where the hell did we look at it? Was it in here?
I'll tell you. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. So I think it was in this date range. Was it in the May 21 through like August 21, like when you started loading in this sideways range? I think. Yeah, because this was in like the $60 to $90 range. Yeah, this was that range that we were like, yeah. And then, yeah, that's 250, and then, yeah, 430, and the blow off top was 540 on this exchange. It could have gone higher on other exchanges, but let's see. You've got a volume spike here. Now, okay. So it took out that high.
Yeah, that's a crazy chart.
Broke that high. Alright, so probably come down.
Yeah, and I sold. Keith, go to the very top of that chart with that red candle.
Boom, 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 boom. Right there.
Steve, what was your weekly? Again, I'm just writing it down. For your box.
I was saying the top of the chart. You see that candle up? I literally sold in that one weekly candle right at the very top. So
This is only one day, dude. Like you had one day to do this. You didn't have a week. that's precision.
Usually you only have one day. Remember when I sold at the top of the coin thing? What was that?
You nailed it.
Yeah, I sold at 535, I think.
Yeah, you had one day to do that, and you nailed it.
What is coin's currency? I forget the coin app.
Oh, XYL.
Yeah, XYL. I sold that at the top.
I wish I sold that up at higher. I still earn that, like driving here and there.
Yeah, that's where I sold it. Remember, I was talking to you when I sold it. I sold it that day at that peak, and I was talking to you.
8 cents, yeah. I wanted 10 cents. I wanted to wait a little higher.
I was like, because it started to go down when I was at work. I was like, now I'm selling at 8 cents. I sold it right away. Sold everything.
Yeah, this is just on the Coinbase chart, so it's not complete, but
that was when I was so hyped up. I did that.
Yeah.
That was before
man.
I lost everything in DeFi, but
Another one's
At that time, when I sold it at that peak, I felt in this. I was like, "Oh, I'm a fucking man." Because after that, I had the Avalanche play. Remember, I was just on a roll.
Oh yeah, you had a lot of good ones, dude.
Not real, right?
What's up?
The Pi release, but that was a fake release.
No, I know.
Yeah, Pi's not supposed to be off its. It has a mainnet, but it's not supposed to be outside of its own ecosystem.
Yo, I'm pretty mad at BB right now. They have over $1,000 of mine, and they keep opening up withdrawals for a couple days and not telling people, and then closing it, and then I'm getting annoyed, and it's very scammy. But it's they have so many big companies that it's almost impossible for it to be scam. They have Disney, and it's they're just they aren't a scam. It's just
is it stuck in its own currency right now that you can't cash out of?
Straight USD withdrawals. It's just you buy gems, so it's just gems. They're not a crypto or anything. It's just worth $1. It's not a stable coin.
Gotcha.
Then you can withdraw it, and they take a percentage fee, whatever. It's 8%.
Oh, okay.
I made a lot of money. I only put 150 in there, and I made 1,200 because I've lost on a couple. But I made a lot of money on the Mickey Mouse one. I bought it for $60, sold it for 1,100.
Woo!
But it's just luck if you get the drops, pretty much.
That's pretty sweet though. That that wombat thing I show you that I do every once in a while, because I have leveled up so much in it, they start sending me these packs. They're NFT packs that you add to your wombat to make it get better stats. Each one of those packs is worth a couple bucks, and I just get sent them just for playing the game. So I've been stacking them, and eventually I'm just gonna sell a shit ton of them on the market. So we'll see what the payday on that random game will end up looking like.
Yeah, I have that wombat, and I'm so inconsistent. You always have all these things. I don't know how you stay up to date with all of them. You have so many little projects. What's that one where you can own property? It's real property.
Oh, Upland.
Oh, Upland.
Yeah.
I lost all my stuff, so I stopped playing that.
Scam, dude. You don't go on it for 7 days, and it steals all your shit.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's why I stopped playing it. I was like, fuck you.
Oh, it doesn't steal any of my stuff.
It's actually bullshit. And I want to
No, you have to have money.
Amount.
Yeah. After you have a certain amount, I won't do that. I was literally 1,000 away from having it. That's why I was like, fuck it.
Bullshit. I don't care what anyone. It's literally bullshit. I don't care. That's stupid. What if I fucking get in a car accident? I go on a vacation where I don't have fucking.
Well, I have $167 worth in there, and I haven't looked at it here and there for months, on end. But when I go back to it, it's all still there.
Well, their whole thing is if you can always start again if you lose it, and then if you use your own money, then you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I don't know anything.
You get the same amount of coins you had.
I think you just have to have over $10 worth.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah,
you don't have to have a lot.
Oh, and you know what else is a scam? It's freaking crypto.com. I hate crypto.com, dude. They literally devalued their thing so much by cutting reports and everything. And you do the sign up.
Yeah, they did.
Yo, I called that. I called that right away. I was the first one to talk shit about crypto.com.
You just take $400 worth of crypto for, I think it's 3 or 6 months to get $25 worth of Crow. And mind you, the Crow, when I got it, was worth $25. Now it's worth $4.
When I was using my card, I used to get 2% of CRO back on all my purchases. And that was, worth it to me.
I got 12%.
Well,
from staking it.
Oh, yeah, that was different. You were in another tier above mine. Mine was the tier below that, and when I staked my $400 worth, when I unstaked it, it was worth a decent amount more. But that's just the timing of it. A lot of people staked at the top and unstaked at the bottom and lost a lot of money. it could have gone either way. It's all about timing.
That's why, yeah, or you could have done what I did. I sold it right when I made 2x, and I kept half of it in, and then it went to $1. But I restaked it so I couldn't sell the other half.
No
So I was
good.
like, oh, fuck.
You know what, guys? I think we should do for like now with crypto with this. I think we should plan out like segments, like more organized fashion. You know what I mean? So then we can just go. Oh, we're gonna go into the segment where we look at charts. You know, in the segment where we do this.
Yeah, we were organized. We have it all planned out. I mean,
If my bots were moving faster, usually every time it dings, it gives me something to do. But right now, like, I have to kind of do the filler with, talking and looking at some of this stuff.
if you look at the pinned message, I had it all organized for today.
I thought that was from the last one.
No, that's for this one.
Oh shit! Okay. Wow. I thought you just went back with the last one and didn't.
No, I always delete it. I delete the pinned message after the episode ends, and then I work on the next. One.
Recycle to earn. A new frontier for blockchain technology toward ESG goals. Ooh. Recycle to earn. That sounds interesting. You can get extra money for a Game Boy. Is what one little boy did, I guess.
You know what? I like the sweat coin though. Sweat coin's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Sweatcoin is good.
I think it's around 1 cent, you know that. But they actually give out like real, like you can like, get real gift cards and shit, and you can actually cash out for PayPal like pretty easily.
I need to figure out how to do that because I have.
Very hard. I watched the video on it. It was pretty easy.
I have a few hundred Sweatcoin now.
Yeah, you need a few thousand. It's only a penny.
Yeah, no problem. I use it every day.
Yeah, I do. It's pretty cool, but the only problem is FedEx doesn't allow you to bring your phone into work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't know what happened. They had a big problem with some people using their phones. Someone got hurt, or a couple people got hurt.
Oh.
Really, if you can call your phone once at work, you're like fired immediately.
Wow.
It's like the craziest, and they're like really like loose up everything. Like I come in late all the time and miss. Like I overslept like twice, and just totally missed work. And they're like fine with it. They didn't like say anything.
What was your
Whip out your phone, you're fired.
So we're looking at CoinMarketCap
what
right
was your
now,
daily
and
APY for this week?
the past 7 days are pretty bloody, like across the board. Like Bitcoin down, Ethereum past 7 days down, Tether
1
down.
point what?
1.75.
Tether
Wow,
down.
you I think you're the highest.
That shouldn't be happening.
Keith, what was yours at?
For which one?
Crazy.
The weekly APY.
I don't know at the moment. It's low. Mine spends a lot of time in.
Yeah, mine was crazy. Mine did.
This is also my wife's box.
I thought my weekly was was what I did yesterday. I was like, oh shit, that was just one day.
All right, so mine was 0.64. Mike's was 0.075. We had the shitbot at 1.61%. We can talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
And then Steve was at 1.75%.
Steve's the king this week's basically.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you're not the DFS king.
Yeah. So this one just goes real low this week. This one has restructuring. I don't think yours does. So it takes a lot more to profit on mine. The Satoshi Stacker, I am trying to optimize the wallet so that it makes more on each trade. So I'm just going to try lowering the amount of trades and trying to keep the martingale about the same as where it was at.
Keith, I think I'm about 2 weeks away from getting the Bitcoin bot.
Nice.
With the profits coming in now, so.
Hell yeah, dude.
Unless someone buys my bot before that, but maybe. I did it real quick. I just wanted to check it myself.
I'll be buying it for next week.
If you edit anything, like if you edit even the percentage allocated, you know it makes you wait a week.
Yep. Yeah, that's why every time that I have it, like right now, technically on the marketplace, I have the spot bot with restructuring and without. But they're under different names because that's just kind of how it happened.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I had to make I had to test it out on my wife's, so hers has like a really weird name, but hers is the one that has restructuring built in. The one that I have under spot long, that one does not have the restructuring. But anyone who wants it, I've always basically said, hey, reach out, I'll show you how to add it. So the two profits are going to be different on those. Naturally, because the grid's going to be twice as deep if you go halfway through it.
Gotcha. All right, guys, I gotta go, unfortunately.
Alrighty, Steve. Good chatting with you, man.
All right.
You guys, next week, join again. I'll talk to you.
You have a lot of fanboys in your the YouTube chat right now. They're chanting Steve. What would you like to tell them?
Hello, I love you guys.
Yeah, like and subscribe for
They're
Steve.
all asking about your bot.
Oh, really? Is there really people talking about it?
Yeah, because I just explained that your bot almost hit 2%.
Yeah,
everyone's going crazy right now.
we're gonna post it and we're gonna run it live next week, dude.
I'll tell you what I did. I pressed start and then I let it run for a week, and that's what I did. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna run it and we're gonna post up your link so people can get it and we'll show it running live next week and yeah.
Yeah. I just made the edit because I changed the deposit amount because I was fucking with it when it was erroring up, so people were gonna have to wait another week. But I changed it back to what it was originally, so
All right.
it was kind of bothering me.
Yeah, no problem. If we have to maybe delay the stream for a night, maybe we will.
No, that's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, we'll get it on there though. I want to show the people.
Yeah.
All right, so we have another bot in testing. The one testing it is Ted from our group. So this is what he posted.
Shitbot.
Yep. So the name of his bot is Shitbot, yeah. The profit sharing model of my bot is based on profit of each successful trade. 90% goes to users and 10% goes to MasterBot. Users don't need to buy the bot in advance. They simply load USDT into their futures balance and connect to the bot.
So, wait, real quickly.
Yep.
You have to send somebody the link to your bot. They can buy it before the week, right?
I think they can as. Oh no, not if it's It has to run for the week once you edit it. Like your link just won't. It won't work. I don't think.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were doing the one time. I was confused. Okay, all good. I was gonna say if anybody wanted it before the week, we could just message you for some
I think I was running one on my account and one on my wife's, so one was already ready to go.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I test them out. Like I'll build them on my account and then I'll run them like for the long term on my wife's.
Awesome. All right, but I do have it now, guys.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Have a good one.
So Ted's is actually a futures bot.
Nice. Yeah, I think he was talking about on Finati, and I am going to look into it because you can use different exchanges. You don't have to just use the exchange that they have, but you can. The other ones connect through API.
Here's his position history of the trades.
I can't read all that online. That would give everybody a headache.
Yeah, I know.
But
so it's pretty much shorting.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to look more into it.
I don't. He said his isn't a hedging bot. I remember someone asking him that. So he said regular grid strategy with fixed percentage might had possible liquidation in this situation, but the DCA strategy successfully handled it.
Nice. Yeah, see, that's like what I would like to build up is something with the DCA or a grid. See, I'm just building stuff with ChatGPT over here. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is where he talks about Finati. He said, I don't do hedging, even though it's possible to activate the feature on Finandi. How do you say that?
Yeah, Finati.
Finati, okay. My bot is called Shitbot. It can open a long or short.
Finandi.
Oh, okay, so it's not just a short bot. It can open a long or a short. On what signal comes first when the allocated slot is vacant. Then the bot will dollar cost average on the position whenever the signals come in. So he has 5 slots as a default with a max 5 open positions at a time.
Nice.
Each order is using 1% of capital at 20x leverage. Isn't that a lot of leverage?
Well, he's only using 1%
Oh,
of
yeah,
the capital.
yeah.
And there's going to be some as a reserve. So, he's not going all in either because it's using a DCA. So, like, it's using pretty good risk management and, you know, yeah, definitely.
So he said each user can only deposit max 5K as capital, which is valued as 100K in volume at 20x leverage to avoid exceeding allowable. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be good trading like Bitcoin with that for sure, Joe.
So his ShipBot had a starting balance of 97.32 and the current balance is 139 after 27 days of running. I told him, what is the testing period? You like probably 2 to 3 months, right? That's what I told him.
At least a month.
Yeah. So
at least a month. Like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be crazy. Like a month is good.
Maybe in like a week or two we'll start. We'll post this link if it keeps up.
When did I draw these LARP lines?
Did that the last episode, didn't you?
Let's just look at them once every week and see if it just starts to follow it. This is going to be kind of funny. Because, I mean, it's right now it's just kind of trading within the prior candle, so it's probably just going to be a pullback, bro, and continue on. I mean, we still got to fill this gap, which this box is right here. And I bet you, yeah. That'd be crazy because what were we talking about? It would fail to get above that high because we just, we rip way too fast and fail and then just consolidate down into 2024, which is where the halving is, and then rip. That would be insane. But we'll see. You know what I like to look at though? I need to get BLX. Go here and look at so where are we within the stock to flow model here? Right now we're blue. So blue's really just the time to the next halving. So your halving, I believe, is in here on these, which is, so when you lead up and into the halving is where you get the bull runs, I think, or it's after the halving. Yeah, after the halving. After halving, bull run. After halving, bull run. After halving, bull run. And it usually happens, what is it, after the blue going into it?
Well, essentially when it halves, the price is going to double for a second.
Well, even in these little runs right here, those are big runs. Like, it doesn't look like much from here. That's a pretty decent run right there. And then right here.
Well, because it got so high, it was at like almost past 60K at one point.
Well, right here is the 3,000 to 23,000 right here. Just this little blue spot right here, that's like a 7x or something like that. 3,000, 3,500 to 2,300 to 23,000. No, so it's like maybe a 5x or something, but still. So the price is going to go up a decent amount just here, but look what happened back here in the blue. It came up hard, it failed to get above the prior high, and it came back down and then ripped up. Over here, rips up but fails to get above the prior high. Consolidates down in the red, which is like your last chance to really go before the express takes off. So you kind of want to accumulate in the blue and the red, it seems like, according to these charts. And we're in the blue right now, so red's next. Couple that with looking at the hash ribbons. Oh, what? Crap, what am I already looking at? Yeah, hash ribbons is just a measurement of the network. So when the hash rate's going up over time, it's usually kind of a leading indicator where the price is going to go. So if more people are turning on the machines to make the network more secure, spending more money, you know, the price is generally going to reflect that. So yeah, I mean, going into the next halving, we're getting more hash rate. So this upper band right here is 136,000 for a Bitcoin. And the top band is 251,000. So it looks like it tops between these two bands. So it looks like diminishing returns is what it's trying to show. So even, yeah, if we get up to 36 to 236-ish. By the way, did I mention the Satoshi Stacker is on sale? Just kidding. You know, start stacking sats. Not financial advice, but you know what I mean.
I had trouble rendering the video, so that's why the tutorial is slacking. I keep getting an error when I try to render it. I think it's because the resolution from the cell phone trying to go onto YouTube.
Could be it. So it would suggest that we are going into the final phase before the bull run. So we're not quite there yet. We'll probably get one more dip, but that's where we're headed for Bitcoin, it seems, according to this model. Anything else we can look at? Because everything's basically going to follow Bitcoin. So
yeah,
that's where I like to kind of go with the long-term analysis.
You want to put it on the screen real quick?
Okay. We've been on here since 9 o'clock, and it's an hour and a half. So
this will probably be the last one.
Okay. My bots just aren't doing anything right now. It's kind of boring. Like there's not a whole lot to do until you hear the ding, unfortunately.
Alright, I sent it to you.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, I should send it to Telegram so you can get it on there.
Yeah.
Oh my bad, I'll do that now.
Oh, what am I doing with this?
You just put it up, and then you can I'll run it through. Since just in case if I have rendering problems, I can do this timestamp, and then if anyone needs help buying the bots.
Okay, right here.
Yeah. So I'll read it off real quick. The first step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up a KuCoin account. You want to go to kucoin.com real quick. You can pause this right here and if you look at the bottom, there's all the steps I have outlined on how to buy KeySpot. Let's run them through it really quick.
Oh, you're not going to want to do this right now. I have too much stuff running. It's not going to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not going to work right now. I didn't know you wanted to do that right now.
That's
not going to work.
Can you just go to the API? Because I'll can explain
It's going to show my stuff. I can't do that right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. We can't do that.
So all you want to do for the API is you're gonna want to hit the 2 button and then a dash, and then you're gonna hit your password you entered before.
So it's gonna look like 2 dash. If your password for KuCoin, so let's say your password for KuCoin is pencil.
Number 2 pencil.
Yeah. I'm glad you picked up on that, but all right, so let's just say that whenever you sign into KuCoin, you have to type in the word pencil. That's what goes there. Now, it's also going to have you put in a slash and then the passphrase for when you're getting the API
It's going to give you two API codes. It's going to give you the one you're going to enter here, and then it's going to give you a secret code that you enter after this.
Mm-hmm.
And
the secret one goes right here.
Yeah, so, and then the one after that is. I know it gives you two of them. So this will be the secret.
Yeah,
one.
what I'm trying to say is when you're building the API on Kucoin, it's gonna ask you for to set it up, and then once you have to hit a verification link. It's gonna give you a secret one. That secret one you need to paste here after all this, and once you've done that, I think you're good.
The people have problems because they'll enter in password after the two, not realizing that that's your actual password you have to enter.
Yeah, don't type passphrase. It says 2- passphrase and then your secret key. Your secret key is going to be a long crazy, some odd number.
Yeah.
But,
and you got to get it perfect. You can just double check it. Don't rush it.
It's sensitive stuff. That's why I couldn't go in and show mine. I can't just show everybody my secret key.
I was hoping you could just if you do incognito.
Doesn't work like that on here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but this is how you would do it. It would be the 2- whatever your password. In my case here, it's pencil, and then your secret key would be the last thing you put after the slash.
That's the number one problem I get from messages from members.
Yeah, once you get the video up, if you have to bring it over, we could probably run it through OBS. I'm sure there's a way to do it. But yeah, that's the way to do the
People
APIs.
send me their screenshots of all their sensitive information too. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, try to.
I delete it, but if you sent that to a scammer, you could get
Right. Well, you should also. This is one thing you should definitely have is 2FA on your accounts, whether it's the Google 2-factor authentication app, on top of having an SMS authentication through your phone. You should have multiple steps so that your stuff,
Don't do what I did. If you have a Google Authenticator and you get a new phone, don't forget to transfer it before sending your old phone back.
You should definitely have the key written down because, as long as you have, it'll give you a secret key for that as well. You keep the secret key so that when you transfer stuff, you're good.
But you have no way to get it. It's only on your phone.
What's that?
It doesn't save it on the Google account.
No, if you have your no, you're right, it doesn't. If you have the the secret key though, you can just import the key.
I thought it saved it on the Google account, and then I learned the hard way.
Yeah,
so I had to I had to delete everything and then redo it again.
Yeah, I think we're running out of stuff to look at.
Yeah, we pretty much went over everything. We had to skip the live music because we had no mic.
Yeah, we got no mic, but he's he'll be with us. I think the next time.
I think in a couple weeks, Kevin and Paul said they're down to do a guest.
That would be sweet. Bring over the keyboards. Get Paul doing some singing.
We will be able to actually open with one of our own songs.
Yeah,
and then
I'd be down.
And then that'd be dope. Yeah, we could open with one of our own songs, then we could play background music while you do your thing, and then.
If it's something like Mellow Mood, I could probably sit and do the live stream while playing Mellow Mood. That I could probably do.
That'll be hard though.
Well, yeah, as long as if we were just jamming out the music to that, because that you can just kind of you can play that for a while until it's all right, should we play the chorus?
So, but while you're doing this, eventually you're gonna be oh, I have to.
Well, I think I remember that one well enough. Because that one's it's got a slower pace where it's there's not a lot of chord progression changes, so it's I know kind of what I can play within those chord variations.
Eventually, when I get a nicer E kit, we can just write without even having to be in the same spots. That'd be dope. Could just write a whole CD on our spare time.
The other thing is during the winter, it's cold as hell downstairs. but during the summer it'll be like a pretty decent temperature, and we won't have to worry about sound.
We do have a heated basement, so we could.
Oh, you do?
Too, yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, I don't have that.
If
But
we did
if
it in
we
the
have
morning,
to do a different venue, we could.
if we did it in the morning too. You could bring the kids.
Sure, but it's crypto after dark. We got to do it at night.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah.
I gotta set the mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, we could. Yeah, there's plenty of things that we can do. But I think the basement with all the instruments down there will be good. Over time, I'll end up stacking more stuff. I'll have more.
I also been getting
I just accumulate things.
DMs from people in our area that want to do guest spots at some point. That like artists that do NFTs and other stuff.
That would be interesting.
So I'll start.
Well, yeah,
working
reach
on
out
that.
in the Telegram. We'll figure some stuff out. Closing it out, just looking more at this red market, Polygon down 18% in 7 days. I mean, jeez.
So overall, this was a shitty week, but we got Ted's futures bot kicking ass, and then Steve's bot was kicking ass.
My bots aren't taking losses. Slow and steady has always been the thing with mine. And like I was saying before, if anybody's building other stuff, we're going to showcase it. And we're going to show ways to like build strategies, how to use the bots like with each other, like higher volatility bots with lower volatility bots, like different tools for different jobs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then we'll end it with the. I told the person who's going to help us with the graphics, we'll showcase his work real quick at the end of the episode.
Yeah, does he have a link that we can go to?
Yes, I emailed you all his work on the Telegram. So he sent me all his work, but he didn't send me a way to contact him. But he sent you how to contact him, he said.
Oh, I can't get that right now. We chatted for a little bit. I don't want to go through every single message live on air.
So if you just go to mine, just pull up the images real quick.
I'm on this.
Okay, yeah, just scroll up. Be like right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, it's got some very professional looking.
So Jay Smith is from London. He's highly involved in the crypto space, so he's gonna help us out. But his work is
very professional.
He's all over
looking.
the place. He does design apps. He does websites. He does markups, social media accounts. He even does architectural interior design events.
I want to be in that one.
So he
it's
did
like,
all
I want to
these
be there.
setups.
Nice. Oh. I don't want to skip over to anything too fast. I really want people to be able to see it.
It's crazy that he's into all these things. Because I told him most people just focus on one area of specialty, especially with like graphic design. And he does just, I do everything.
Nice. Yeah. Here's some of his information. We'll leave this up for just a minute. Nork.official. This is his, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure we leave it up so people can see it. They know how to get in touch and follow. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, wrong way. There we go. I think this is more of his stuff that he has worked on.
I don't think that's the way to get a hold of them. Maybe these are just companies.
I think they're companies
on.
you worked for. We have to get more of the details. Sorry, tried a little more coffee earlier. Every time I do that, I stay up way too late.
We'll bring him back for the next episode.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to showcase more of his stuff and get more of his links that we can share with everybody. I think that one's it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, definitely good stuff.
So in short, watch out for the tutorial video. Make sure you act on the sale, because after the bots go back up, He's gonna bring the price up a little bit.
We'll see. I might just keep them where they're at, actually.
Then it won't be a sale.
Well, I think they're being. I kind of want to just keep them like where they're at, like, because if the price of Bitcoin goes up, it's gonna wicked increase the price of the bot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to try to keep them available to everybody, like more people that run these things. I don't want to price anybody out.
See, he's the honest salesman. I'm trying to get people to act on the sale. He's like, nah, I don't even know yet.
I'm just, yeah, I have no business sense. And it's just.
Well, I'm still gonna use the word sale because it was cheaper than it was before.
It is cheaper than it was before. Yep, it technically is a sale. I'm just looking at the markets one more time real quick before we go out. Everything's in red except like Ton Coin. Oh yeah, that's Telegram network, right?
I have no idea what that is, to be honest.
Telegram network, I'm pretty sure.
Telegram has their own crypto coin?
Yeah, so they had it and then they got in trouble and I think they brought it back.
Did not even know that.
I am full of useless, incomplete knowledge for days. Sometimes
what is the
complete
market
knowledge for
what's
weeks.
the market coin rating on that?
If it'll ever load. Come on, kids. Can we stop watching YouTube upstairs? Oh, man. You know what? It's just not loading right now.
Jabari Smith gets a couple more points. I'll have more money for the box.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Showed a nice bottom back in here. Low at about 91 cents. Now we're at $2.40. And the highs were somewhere around $4.06.
So what is the utility of the Telegram coin?
Well, let's look. It's a decentralized layer 1 blockchain developed in 2018 by the encrypted messaging platform Telegram. The project was then abandoned, taken over by Ton Foundation, renamed to the Open Network. Okay, so it's a layer 1 blockchain, use proof of stake for scalability and reliability. The platform provides customers with fast, transparent, and secure payment services. Okay, they're like any other blockchain, I guess. Alright, so developers' mission is to build a full-fledged ecosystem with decentralized storage. Okay, so kind of like Filecoin, maybe. Decentralized services, a domain name, equivalent, an anonymous network, instant payment platform, and affordable fast transaction processing. So I think they want to build it around privacy.
Alright.
That's cool. So it's built around sharding. It's a feature that involves using multiple subnets or shards on the same blockchain.
Yeah, so it's like a blockchain within a blockchain.
Yeah. And it's built to do this to increase speed and throughput and reducing bloat. So that's should have ultra fast transactions. It doesn't say what the TPS is. Let's see. Offers ton wallets built in. Transfer funds interact with the platform. You have custodial, non-custodial. You can make dApps on it. Let's see. Anything about Ton proxy uses all platform components and allows clients to access the Ton blockchain via VPNs. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be built around privacy. So there's about 1.22 billion circulating Ton with a max of 5 billion. And that is, yeah, that's a little bit about that coin. It looks like it's doing well for itself. It's got a steady trajectory. Alright, I think that's about good.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, getting sleepy.
Both of us had work, so.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you enjoy this, remember to like and subscribe and share. Tune in next week we're gonna do this on Fridays.
If
Crypto
you have
After
any
Dark.
questions before our next stream, make sure you get them up in our Telegram or whatever.
Oh yeah, links in the description for the Telegram group to join. Crypto After Dark. Signing out. Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.